What's good, my fellow peasants? How are you all doing? So the new Final Fantasy Dissidia game, dubbed Dissidia NT, and for anyone who doesn't know, it took me a while to figure this out. NT supposedly meaning a mix of new tale, new trial and new tournament. But there's one confusing detail that has got some people's pantaloons in a twist, and that's how many characters there's going to be. It does state on Amazon's listing over 20, and as you can imagine, there's some people who interpret that as only 20 and have already started their raging threads and forums. Dissidia only has 20 characters, it's only half the original Dissidia. Square Enix, you suck, I'm not even buying this game. Whoa, slow down there, Jiminix. The emphasis is on the word over 20, and there's already over 20, and in fact by the time this game releases there's going to be far more than that, because the director has stated the final goal for this game is to have about 50 characters, but Hamza also said in the live stream that by August they start releasing characters on a monthly basis. Then when the game comes out, it's going to be coming out with Noctis, and then combining the fact that we already have 22 characters on the roster, we're going to be actually looking more towards 30 plus. Now, is it possible that they hold certain characters back from the initial release and then releases them at some point? Possible. I don't see why they would do that, but regardless of the details, even if they did, they would end up then releasing them back. But the 22 characters we have, I'm going to quickly blitz through them, list them all off, and I'm going to do it by popularity of play, because we actually had a chart showing us the precise percentage that they are played. I thought that was pretty cool, and you can imagine because this is Japanese arcades, ours will differ to theirs due to different tastes and different play styles, yada yada yada. But as I call these out, I'm going to go from the most played character to the least played character. So far in the roster we have Cloard Striffy with an 8.55% play rate, we have Vian with an 8.05%, we have Tidus at number 3 with a 7.15%, I'm thinking of playing this guy. Number 4 we have CP Rothe at 7.06%, Bart's Clayasa next at 5.53%, so the percentage drops quite off. And then we have Lightening at 5.3%, Katin Higwind at a 5.28% play rate, Squall Leonhardt at 5.17%, then we have Emperor Cusco at a 5.09%, Kaja 4.78%, Tirara Branford 4.61%, the Magnificent Garaland at 4.56%, Y-Shuttler being played at 3.99%. So, I mean, looking at this, it's all kind of around the 5% mark. The percentages don't seem too wild. It seems fairly balanced. If all of them are getting played within a reasonable amount of each other, that's a good sign. But next we have Ramazar Bieluvi, Bialv, 3.64%. Next we have Farian, 3.6%. Getting to the bottom of the barrel now, we have Cecil Harvey, 3.05%. Warrior of Light, 3.04%. Then the Onion Knit at 2.88%. Oh, come on, Onion Knit. Aki next at number 19 spot with 2.87%, and then Zidane Tribal, 2.54%, finishing off with Kifka Halazo, 1.64%, and clearly I'm going to be kicking her off my roster. I thought she looked like a beast, but supposedly she's weak as piss. At number 22 with an abysmal 1.59% play rate, we have Shant Otto. Sorry, not Shart Otto. But there we go, there's the list. There's the breakdown. So that's already 22 characters on the roster. Not even added to this list, and yet he's been confirmed for it, is Noctis Lucius Calum. He will be appearing, so that's 23. And again, plus those 1 a month from August onwards, this is going to get a spring release of say March. That would be another 8 characters since August, plus the Noctis, 9 on top of the 22. That could be 31 characters. Now, do I expect that they're going to release Dissidia with 31 characters? No, I don't. I expect perhaps they might hold a few back. I mean, they even said there'd be 10 maps. And we've recently just had another one announced, which was the Floating Continent from FF3. Here is a video of it. It looks beautiful. I cannot wait for this game, I'm so excited. But all I want to do this video to say is, calm down, Winston. So many people get themselves worked up about the size of the roster. At best we could have 31 characters, at worst we could only have 20, but then they're going to end up releasing them in waves of packs and bundles. And there have been some people saying that they reckon they might do that, sort of release them in sort of big monthly bundles, or maybe release them based on story campaign. Either way, they're gonna come. Just be patient. The roster is going to be big, it is going to be healthy. And I'll just say, how many MOBAs have half of you people who are complaining? How many have you actually played? Because I can tell you now, I've been at the launch of many a MOBA, and a 20 character roster size is about normal. In fact, I've played a ton that have had a hell of a lot less. So cut Square Enix some damn slack. They're going to get round to it. And the Dissidia roster is by no means going to be small. Quickly before rounding this video out, some people have asked me, within those 50 characters that they plan to do you think that they might do any collabs or spin-offs or offshoots? Now, some people have even asked me, do you think they'll have 2B or 9S appear? What about Sora or Kingdom Hearts? I kind of want to say no, I don't think they will, but you can just never tell with Square Enix. They do love their collabs, they do love their crossovers, so could they bring a character from out of the franchise, out of the Final Fantasy franchise? Yeah, I think it's possible. Not likely, but possible. I would personally say stick to Final Fantasy because there are so many offshoot games and Square don't be afraid to go into them. So I want some more Type 0 characters, pull in some more Tactics characters, pull in maybe even a World of Final Fantasy character. Rain and Lan, have them as a duo, sort of you can interchange between two. I know they might not fit the art style and that might present an issue, but can you just imagine how cool it would be to be able to switch between Lan and Rain? Sort of interchange them and change up your skill set, but there it is. That's my thoughts, that's my opinion. Until the next video. Kumo!